way. There you go. Man, the background looks so legit. It looks so good. Okay.
Oh.
Let me know.
Wait a minute. Yellow duck is messing up.
It's okay. We always have two
It
tries.
always has to mess up somewhere.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and pull up YouTube to moderate.
Well, we are live.
Yay!
On Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube.
Now TikTok is live.
Now TikTok is live. Still
hey
gotta
guys.
get Instagram up.
We're working on it. We're working. How are you guys all today? We are live here with Refuge Medical's live stream and headquarters. I am Brittany. I am here hanging out with you guys today. Bob is out any minute now. Maybe, possibly, he could be having his second child be born, but probably not actually at this very moment. But he is home with his wife, hanging out, and we wish him, we wish him all the best, and we wish Callie all the best, and all the prayers and safety for everything.
Someone said, "Look how sophisticated."
I know.
I know.
This new setup, we're going up every week. Every week we just get better and better. I don't know what next week is gonna look like, but we're always consistently trying to upgrade and make
innovate,
it. Yeah, and
get a nice soft look.
Yeah.
Everybody can see that we're on air, especially here in the office. Everybody knows that we're on air and they're going to keep quiet.
That was lame. You guys all should have yelled.
Want us to turn the lights on?
Oh my goodness. Yes, so we have our on-air sign is actually on this week. I know last week somebody caught it right towards the end, I think, that we didn't actually turn it on. So we're good this week. Everything's looking all nice and sharp. We got all of our kits and we're rocking and rolling. So this is a time for you guys to ask any questions that you have. This is the time for us to share what's kind of going on for the week. We're covering the Marchi algorithm this month, and this week is circulation. So make sure that if you have missed any of the content to go check out our YouTube channel, because that is where all of the content is, the bigger form of the content is going to be, and then all of our other platforms kind of have little sneak peeks. So make sure you go check that out. You got a question?
No, I have a statement.
Oh.
I learned how to actually check my blood pressure today while filming a video for the basic vital set. We were doing the blood pressure.
Yeah.
Set, and I learned something new today. And
What'd you learn?
I know how to take my own blood pressure. And apparently it doesn't involve like trigonometry.
Yeah. No. It's just a needle and numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not understand that.
Yeah. Well, most people have the automatic one and they just it just does it and reads it. So you guys were actually using the manual one because our kit of the week is the basic vital set, and that guy comes with the blood pressure cuff and the entire setup there. It comes with an oral thermometer as well as the pulse oximeter.
Did you guys catch
Oral thermometers in the front.
Aha.
catch JT's little short today about that pulse ox? That plays a part in that life save.
Yeah, the pulse ox. Yeah, and I believe we used the pulse ox for the life save that was right behind the office here too.
Hypothermia.
Yep.
And that let us know.
And we also took blood pressure and everything too, so.
That played a big part in helping us know that.
Yeah, the basic vital set, you obviously need to know how to use the manual blood pressure cuff because it is a manual one and not an automatic. But it is definitely something that you can learn very easily. I'm sure there's a YouTube video, if not one of our YouTube videos, that'll be coming out. And then oral thermometer is pretty easily used. Obviously, it's an oral thermometer. And then you have the pulse oximeter. And I actually have a kid-size pulse oximeter because my little kid's fingers are too small for these ones. So I can get it to work, but I gotta line it up just right on that little light. And my daughter with asthma, I periodically have to check depending on her breathing, to see where her O2 is and everything. So
Andrew Stanek said, "Hey, we had a deal. Worst quality, best content. What's this background stuff?"
Worst quality, best content is for the Bear Independent channel.
Yeah.
We are separating. We are now Refuge Medical. We are upgrading. We are
Best content.
Yeah, best content, best quality. We are always trying to be professional business. We are moving up in the world of business and.
Have you met the guys that work
Listen, we're getting there. We just had a whole meeting and we talked about that, about how we're actually like moving into a bigger space of the business industry, and we have to be a little bit more professional and actually have schedules. We can't just be coming in and out and all those types of things, because you guys are keeping us busy, like between orders and launches, and we're always trying to, you know, do new products. And
Launches, Brittany?
yeah, there is a.
No, hush. Don't share too much.
Oh, I'm not sharing too much. I'm just sharing that there is a launch coming on Sunday, and that if you are part of the newsletter,
She freaking said it.
you'll get to know what the launch is. So make sure that you are signed up for our newsletter on our website. We do three newsletters a week. They go out Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Sunday is Storytime Sunday, which always has a long-form YouTube video in it that shares whatever the topic is of the week. And then we have Teaching Tuesday, right? No. Trivia Tuesday. Trivia Tuesday, which is where you guys know the trivia question that you can then give us the answer to on the live stream. And if you know the answer to this week's, nope, not time yet, so keep it to yourself.
Stop answering
Do
the
not
question.
Do not put it in the chat yet. And then we have Teaching Thursday, which is where a teaching video goes out in the newsletter. So 3 great times a week that you get to hear from us. You get to see what's going on. And sometimes there's live saved in their stories. There's 8 rendered stories. I think we've gotten 3 or 4 live saved in the last like 2 weeks. It has been, I know 2 of them were attempted suicides, which just with the state of our world right now, unfortunately, it seems to be happening more and more. And then I know another one of them, what was it? It was, the Project Tribute one was that the officer had gotten one of the kits that morning, and then that night was able to render aid with the kit, and actually went the next day and got his replacement. So it was super awesome, super great. Project Tribute, we've been working with them, and they're local here in Oklahoma, and they give out the kits to first responders and the police for the Oklahoma group, basically. And then he replaces them. He gets, grants and does all those types of things. So he is an awesome. Oh no, we lost TikTok. Man down.
John has a full-time job too.
I know. That's crazy. Yeah, the guy who runs, and I think he started Project Tribute. He actually has a full-time job and just does this on the side because it's what he's passionate about. So that is awesome. When he came to pick up the kits, his, I think it was in there. We're hanging out.
Some technical difficulties.
Oh, we got a new sub. Edward Leonard. Welcome.
Hey.
Yahtzee,
Thanks for
welcome.
jumping in, hanging out. If you guys have any questions, you guys feel free to throw them in the chat. Sometimes we miss them, so just give us a minute. And if it goes too long, feel free to throw it in again. And we try to answer as many as we can, as best we can. We do have a few professionals if we need to pull them in to answer any questions. What you got?
Question.
Uh-oh.
Are your kits comparable to my?
Oh.
Comparable to wrong
So,
word. Better yes.
I was gonna say, yeah. Comparable, our kits are definitely better. They are going to be, they're actually pretty price comparables, actually, since I looked at MyMedic's website last. But our bags have a lifetime guarantee. They are made in America. If you use any of the components in our kits to render aid or save a life, then we replace those components for free. And then we also put a lifetime guarantee on our bag. So if you ever rip, yep, and then they're all of our kits are HSA and FSA approved. So you just use the card that your HSA or FSA company gives you, and you just use that at checkout. Don't use the shop pay feature. Bypass that. Go to the next page, and you can just put in your card info. And then all you have to do is get the itemized receipt and email that or send it, submit it to your FSA, HSA account. And we have not had anyone up to this point have any issues with it. So it is definitely awesome that people can use it. I do know that there is some that expire today because it's March 15th. So if you guys have that, make sure that you are checking in on it. On any of the medical first aid kits. The only things that aren't covered are the items that are non-medical. So any books, bucket openers, stickers, patches, but that's pretty self-explanatory because they're non-medical items. Everything else is pretty much covered, and everything else is best quality. We use components from North American Rescue and TACMed, Safeguard, H&H. I mean, we have Medline. We have so many distributors at this point that I seem to be ordering from. I can't even keep track. So we always want to give you guys the best quality and give you the best components. We hope that you never need to use them, but if you do, at least you have them. I think we're up to Life 69 saved now. So yeah, we just had Life Save 69 come through, and we've only had our kits basically out in the market for 3 years now. So it's wonderful. It's a really cool thing to be a part of this as my job and be able to say that what I'm doing on a day-to-day basis is actually helping save lives and equipped people with the knowledge and the training and the equipment to be able to save a life. The stories, every time that they come in and I'm reading them, I'm like trying to fight back tears because they're just like, wow. I mean, I know that the winner of the Stomp Bag 2.0 giveaway, she was actually showing it to somebody, and there was it was like a explosion at the quarry across the street from where she was at, and she actually had the Stomp Bag with her because she was showing it to like a family friend. And she was able to, she didn't have to render aid because there was nobody hurt, but just to hear that like the person who won the Stomp Bag giveaway was able to have that kit if needed and be in that situation, like just that timing was so cool to hear. Like it was definitely a moving experience every time that those stories come in. So if you have any other questions, we are here ready to answer them. I know we're working on some technical difficulties, but we're up and going as best we can. So what you got?
Richard Ramstead said, hello from Alaska. Thank you, Team Refuge, for everything.
We love our Alaskans. Yeah, I was going to say.
Is it still cold?
Yeah, I think it's always cold.
Yeah.
Is there, I don't know if there's any part of the year that we would consider warm. I'm sure there is a part of the year that you guys wouldn't consider warm, but I only consider warm when it's like above 70. So I was born and raised in Florida. I did not see snow until I moved out here to Oklahoma, which was only a few years ago. And my first winter was not fun because I just was not prepared for the cold. So I'm good now.
Andrew Stanek said even the boo-boo kit came with an S-mark bandage.
Yep.
I just gotta say, as a mom, like we all need to have these kits.
Yep.
The bigger kits and the ones that cover so many things. But as moms, I can pretty much say for Britt and Christina, probably for everybody here who has kids, that boo-boo kit will get used.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the boo-boo kit, and I have downgraded the boo-boo kit a little bit, but I've actually put it with my kids and their school backpack just so that they have it. And I've been able to teach them how to use those things just because I hope they never have to use it, but I don't want to have to be like, man, I wish I would have taught them how to use it and them not have it. So
a user on TikTok just said, new to CCW, looking for a med kit. I got my medic and the bags kept ripping.
yeah, it's just the quality. It's when you get Chinesium things that are made over there, the quality just isn't the best and they rip. And that's why even our things that are American made, sometimes they still rip. I mean, it happens, like there is always fault, but we will 100% replace the bag, no questions asked. We ship it out basically the next day or even same day, depending on what time of the day it is. So there has never been like oh, well, you ordered that 6 months and 2 days ago, so you don't get a replacement. Like we've had people who ordered the 1.0 of a kit and we've given them the 3.0 of the kit as a replacement because that's what we're running now, and we're not going to go back and give you the lower quality of the item because we've upgraded it to this point. You're always going to get the upgraded version. So that is something that we pride ourselves on. We pride ourselves on our quality, on our handmade, made in America. We often return things to our manufacturer before it even gets to you guys because we see little faults. And we don't want to give you guys anything that we wouldn't want out in the world. Like we stand behind our name and what that is, and we set that bar really high.
Also, someone said you're having trouble hearing us behind the camera.
Talk louder, guys.
Sorry. One of the really cool things about our manufacturers.
Come on, just come in. I know
I'm
camera. There you go.
Oh, wait.
I'll scoot close enough. She can use my mic. Oh, that's it.
One of the really cool things about our manufacturers is their level of quality assurance. I went and filmed with Dan back when we did for that manufacturing tour, and he had a bucket of things that had little mistakes, or there might be something wrong with it, and
that he didn't even want to pass to us.
He did not. He doesn't want it. It goes in the bucket because he doesn't feel good about it going anywhere else. Like they care, and not only that, he had so many ladies there working for him.
Oh my goodness. And he's grown so much because we've grown so much because of you guys. Like, it is so cool to see it all grow together.
And then Cody, who's just like right over there, Cody, who makes the most bomb things. He's probably outside with a shirt off and one shoe and eating lunch.
He's
here he is here. Do you have a shirt on, Cody?
You're good. Come on.
You can come say hi.
Grab something. Run over. Grab something. Run over.
Cody's actually working on something, isn't he, for us?
Yeah, I was going to say, so Cody actually does our design.
Here he comes. I'm tagging you in, Cody.
There's a seat.
Here's your mic.
Come on. You can sit next to me.
How you guys doing?
Wait. Sensual afternoons with Cody.
Here, I'll hold it.
Yeah.
Scoot your chair over. Sit down. Hang out for a minute.
Get in closer.
Sorry.
There you go.
I'm really
You can
nervous.
hang out. Oh my goodness. What'd you bring us?
So, you guys, I couldn't help but hear that you guys were talking about designing things.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, because you actually do the design for things for us. You helped design the SOB and the ARC and the Bearfac and Bare Minimum. I think like all of those you kind of helped design, and you have some things in the works for us that they can't know about yet.
That's right.
But
my lips are sealed.
Yeah, there are definitely some cool things that are coming out. And I know this is something that you're working on, but this is a Sojourn gear project, right?
Right. So, we're not going to talk about this. It's a chest rig. So we don't care about that. But
You've been
like,
working hard on that.
Yeah,
I'm excited to see what it's...
I've been pouring my guts into it. But no, it's an honor just to bring it back to Refuge
and
to work with these guys.
You've been a part of the journey since the beginning. I remember back in the day when you would bring us like a trash bag full of the kits because it was like we needed 3 of this color and 2 of this color, and now we're like we've even scaled out of using Cody for the manufacturing for the bags because he's only one person.
Yeah.
And until we get you a bunch of wives, that know how to sew
we don't condone
Well, that's open to interpretation. But yes, to her point, there's only one of me.
Yes,
so.
and your quality of sewing is basically where we set our bar in the beginning, which is why it's still just you for the most part sewing, because even the people that you've met in and out, like they just haven't been to the quality. Like there's not always...
I don't know about that. It's a personal problem.
Yeah,
I'm a perfectionist.
You are a perfectionist, and it probably is a little bit on your part. But that's why we love you, and that's why we've set the bar where we did, because we bring things to you all the time, and we're like, here, what's wrong with it? What's the quality? Even when people send us things, we've had a few like sewers and other places that want us to check out their bags to use them, and we're like, oh, it's got to pass the Cody standard.
Let me tell you about the beauty of Refuge Medical and the team here. They have a leadership that optimizes every person, so what they're good at. Britt is really good at doing a billion things at once.
Yep.
I'm okay at sewing pieces of fabric together. Lauren's really good at making videos.
We use everybody's strengths very well.
It's a beautiful thing.
It
so
is.
with that being said, I got to get back on the machines.
I think we had a question real quick.
Your fans are talking.
You gotta hang out for a minute.
My Alaskan Lifestyle said my favorite Friday night singer.
Oh.
And the Prairie Homemaker said someone should design a dress rig that ladies can wear.
We're gonna have to.
I know. We've been trying to throw things in Cody's ear often for the ladies, but he's been working on this chest rig, and he's a perfectionist. So you don't just make a project and then like send it out. Like you are testing and evaluating and trying, and man,
You pour your guts into our products. Yep.
Yeah, it is definitely. And yeah, I would say Friday night, whenever I see Sojourn Gear Livestream pop up on my phone, I know I'm always clicking on it. I'm like, oh, there's Cody again. And then I know also not to show up to the office because you're also live streaming, and you know. It was funny yesterday when I pulled up and you had like one shoe on, and I was like, Cody, what are you doing? You never.
some rays.
Right.
Yeah,
on
with
my
one
feet.
shoe on. I think you had a sock on though. I'm pretty sure it was just funny. We never know what we're going to get with you.
You see, sewing is so intense that I need to step away. I need to lay down, and
I always am looking at, and I'm like jealous because I just like taking a nap outside in the sun. I'm like, man, I'm still over here doing a million things. So the fact that you just take a moment, and I remember you when you had a little bit of a team and you were, still doing stuff for us and you needed that little bit of help, you were outside throwing Frisbee. Right. I remember one day as a team building exercise, so that was fun. We looked out the window and we were like, oh, there's Cody doing team building, so.
Lauren with burnt thumbs.
That's what creatives need to do.
Yep.
Creatives need to detach so that they can continue to create.
Yep.
That's why he didn't want to talk about the chest rig, because right now he is detaching from his work and introducing himself to the world.
Yeah,
That's
and
right.
he's single.
Yes, I am.
So.
I like long.
31.
Yeah, I'm 31. I like long walks on the beach.
Whoa. Go.
You also like
hiking for 20 miles is not a long walk on the
and
beach.
I don't know if there's a beach within like 100 miles of here, so.
Not a beach you want to go to.
That's true, yeah.
And he loves to sing.
Oh yeah, singing, and I mean there's often times where you're just taking your bike outside and.
He can cook, ladies. I smell his food. It's super annoying.
I see a
working.
freight truck pulling in outside too. I wonder what they're dropping off.
Oh, is it what we think it is?
It could be tourniquets. It also could be a pallet of salt.
Oh.
Oh no, the pallet of
Remember,
salt.
there is a pallet of salt coming, so it could be a pallet of salt, or it could be tourniquets, or it could be Medline, or it could be Jocko. Jocko's supposed to be showing up.
Jocko!
So who knows? We never know when a freight truck is pulling up what they're going to be bringing us. There's oftentimes I'm texting Cody when we're not at the office, like, hey, there might be a shipment showing up today. Could you let him in?
No problem.
So
That's
Cody's
always
awesome.
fun.
We appreciate you.
We love Cody.
Anything else you want to share?
Nope. Love you guys.
Do you still have
Support
tourniquet
these
pouches?
guys. I do.
You
Yep.
do still have tourniquet pouches. They're
I have
only in
some.
one color?
Yes.
Coyote?
Coyote. Tourniquet pouches.
Coyote tourniquet pouches.
And a couple Minuteman bags.
Yep. So if you
and
want
stuff like that.
handmade, made in America items, check out Sojourn Gear. He is awesome. And thanks for stopping in. I'm
Well,
glad
thank
we
you
could
guys.
holler at you.
It's been an honor and a pleasure, and we'll get back at it.
Yep.
You guys have a good one.
Could pass off the mic that
Okay.
way. Media team and
Thank you,
they'll
go.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate that.
make sure we're not. Oh! I'm gonna push the chair out of the way. We'll turn off the second mic, when somebody else comes in and.
Something to say, I'll turn it on because they can't hear us because.
Oh my goodness, this little boy in me, like he's just moving up a storm. I was 38 weeks pregnant, yes, as of yesterday, and he is running out of room because he is just kicking me in all the places.
Callie's
So.
next. You can't have the baby yet.
Oh, I know. I have, Callie's turn first. This will be my 4th kid, and I have not had a baby before 41 weeks. So I kind of have a pattern. I trend. I know I probably have at least plus or minus 3 weeks left. And I get to be in the office and at least get to control the chaos that is going on here with everything that is happening. I know with our launch on Sunday, we're super excited. We've been working on that. We also have a few giveaways. So we are 150 followers away from our Facebook giveaway. So if you are not subscribed to the Facebook page, make sure you go check that out. Make sure you go like, share, and subscribe to it because we are giving away a bleeding prevention kit, which is somewhere over here. I haven't learned all these items yet. But we actually just launched these guys on this past Sunday in our newsletter. So we have a Refuge Medical Bleeding Prevention Kit. This is the basic version. That's the only one we have launched so far. But we will be launching an intermediate, advanced, and a kid version, which I'm super excited about the kid version. But this basic version comes with a Gen Cat 7 tourniquet in orange. It comes with a 6-inch responder ETD, 2 compressed gauze, 2 pairs of gloves, a set of trauma shears, a survival blanket, permanent Sharpie marker, and an instruction card that is all Refuge branded. So it is super awesome to be able to see this come to life, to be able to help build this, and to see this. This is actually the kit that Project Tribute got and was able to give to their officers that was able to life save number 68 I want to say 68 or 69. I feel like we've had so many come in the last few weeks, I can't keep the numbers straight. But this is an awesome kit, and it's actually really affordable. I believe it's $59.99, and it comes, you know, with pretty much everything that you need to stop the bleed. It is an awesome kit that we are super excited about. Did we decide what? Oh, is it salt? Is that what the pallet is?
No. Those are boxes.
Is it?
It's boxes.
That's weird.
Keith, what's in the boxes?
What's in the box?
I was pretty sure that Medline was coming in FedEx, but.
That's a lot of sea salt.
Oh yeah, it's salt.
Oh, it's the salt.
It is
The salt of the earth.
It is 50 bags that are 25-pound bags of salt.
He said 1,350 pounds.
1,350 pounds of sea salt. And that is an awesome thing that our CEO bought, and he is going to bucket and use because salt is definitely a great thing to have in your preparedness journey. You got anything, Heath? Is that all that was on?
Salty in here.
Or a lot.
So funny. Salty, yeah, just nailed it right there.
No, I'm good.
Nope, just hanging out. We were wondering. I had a feeling it was salt because I knew that was coming. But I also know that tourniquets are out there somewhere. I know and our Jocko cooler because somebody took our other one. He moved out of our office to the big boy executive office and took his Jocko cooler with him.
Bob?
Yeah, we're talking about Bob. He took our cooler with him, so we got another one because we drink a lot of Jocko, and even myself included. I don't drink a lot. I drink just some, but between all of us, I think we go through quite a few cases, and we buy them. We do not get them obviously for free. We love Jocko and everything that they have, which we have Mulk, and you guys, I'm pretty sure, drink a Mulk just about every day. Some of
1
you.
to 2.
Yeah.
I would say that the employees of Refuge might have a Jocko problem.
Yeah, I would say so.
We
Little
might
bit.
need to have an intervention.
I'm pretty sure the week that we went without it because they were on back order, you guys were like
And because Bob gave them away.
fiending.
and then-
for-
I don't have a problem. I can quit whenever I want.
uh-huh.
And then you find out that employees have stashes hidden places.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
if you don't have a stash hidden, then you're not prepared.
You're not doing it right.
Yeah, you gotta.
Oh crap! I need to go.
Get away from my fridge, JT.
My husband has even requested a case of pink mist to come home with me one day. He's like, hey, can we buy a case of pink mist just so I can have it?
Dibs on all of them.
All of them?
All the pink mist.
Uh-huh.
I see
All
some
of them?
green apples. I'm glad they're up there, so I know because that's my only flavor I like.
There
Black
is.
Savage for the win.
I like the orange. The orange is my favorite.
Up top.
Yep.
So we have a giveaway to do. Do we want to do the Instagram giveaway or do we want to do trivia giveaway? What are we thinking? We got a few giveaways here.
Which one do you
What
want
are we
to do?
thinking? Let's do let's do the Instagram giveaway. I'm really excited about that one.
So I am.
So we just hit
over there.
10,000, right? 10,000 followers on our Instagram page, and we are giving away a bear fac, which is super exciting. Is it of their choice of color?
Yes, indeed.
Cool. So we don't even know the winner. We're gonna.
So I'm going to the comments right now.
Okay.
And going to scroll through and see who has the most.
See who has, what was it, the most likes?
Whoever has the most likes on their comment.
Oh.
Let's see, that's
Brittany,
two.
while he's looking, because you talked about how good quality
Yeah?
is, our gentleman Brandon T.121 just ordered a bear pack
Woohoo!
instead of my medic.
That is
Nice.
awesome. What color?
That's amazing.
I'm
Oh,
curious
yeah,
to what color.
Brandon?
What color did you pick? I believe all of our colors are in stock at the moment. So you had quite a few choices. I'm just interested. I'm just curious. Red is our most popular color because it's high vis and it's kind of associated with the medical space. But then you have your tactical colors like multicam and coyote, ranger. We even have it in ranger and OD green. So you have your choice of green. And then we also have it in black and gray. And we sometimes occasionally run black multicam. That is a limited run, but we have done it, I believe, twice at this point. And I think we're trying to put into the works a little bit of snow camo
He
kit.
just had
I can't
to get
wait
the
for that.
red.
Which-
Also, he got the tactical chicken pack.
Ooh, that's a fun patch. The
Nice.
tactical chicken was one of those that we just had to keep, and we actually switched and got those patches American made because we are working every day to switch as much as we can to the American made space because we want to support America and all the people in our country here that are doing hard work. What you got?
Another question. What's the best kit for EDC and outdoor activities and possibly for multiple people?
Oh my goodness, that's quite a few things. I feel like you could go into the every type of space there.
It's going out now.
Oh! He's already on getting your order up and going and to our shipping department, so you'll have a tracking number in your email probably momentarily.
Britt, if you're thinking of the adventure, it just happens to be behind you to your
I don't,
right.
but that's not as much of an EDC guy. So this is the adventure kit is a really good kit for multiple people, for families, for homesteads, to keep your vehicle, to take on hikes, those types of things. But it's a pretty large kit if you're trying to everyday carry it on your person all the time. I would say that there is quite a few options. The POC kit, which I don't know if it's
Right there.
I have to learn where all these new kits are. They like changed everything up on me. The POC kit is awesome because one, it's the inside of the SOB. So if you have an SOB, you have a POC kit. But it is great because it can fit in the cargo pocket pants. Cargo pants pocket, that's what I was trying to say. It can fit inside perfectly there. It also can easily go in any type of backpack or purse. And it has, easily deployable items. It has everything from, an ETD to Combat Z-fold compressed gauze, hyphen chest seal. Oh, that's a good one too. See, you hit me with so many here. Like
so many options.
So I would go with EDC if you're looking to actually carry it on your person every day. The POC kit and the slit kit are both wonderful options, but they both do not come with a tourniquet. So a tourniquet needs to be on your person all the time. Whether you have one of these kits or not, you should at least be carrying a tourniquet. You have several options from the Cat Gen 7 to the soft T tourniquet, as well as, a SWAT T or an S-Mark for children. But these two don't come with those because they're so compact, so you kind of have to have those in a separate spot. The SOB, which is the POC kit with an outer and a tourniquet attached to the bottom, is great because it can go on your belt line. Most people run it in the small of their back, which is where it got the name SOB from. And they're all wonderful kit options for all EDC things. I see lots of hands. Where are we going?
So first, I don't know how to say this. Kiata said, "Love my slit kit. My legs look great."
Yep.
And then Andrew Stanek, Andrew says you're awesome. Basically, he got his stuff the other day. And then ETA on the ankle rig.
Oh, that's one of those things that we're not sharing yet, Andrew. Shh. It's out in the works. Cody has been working on it. We've kind of been going back and forth with Cody. He is our designer on those things. And ankle kits are just hard because, first of all, we want it to fit all different sizes. But we also want it to be small enough to be concealable under the pant leg, because the first one that we kind of designed and came out with, then we tried to run it on one of our employees and he couldn't get his pants leg down over it. So we kind of had to send it back to testing and evaluation. And so we are working on some type of kit of that sort, but I don't have a launch date for you because we set our bar pretty high. We don't just want to throw something together and throw it at you guys. So we are testing and evaluating, and one day maybe we will have some type of kit that goes on the ankle. You just have to wait and see. What you got, Dudley?
Well, I went through all the comments for the 10K giveaway. The comment says, "Gotta be red." It's what I grew up with for a fact, and I figured I'd stick with that. By J. Corey Luff. I think his name is Jackson Corey Luther.
Ooh.
And he has 111
Wow.
likes on his comment.
Wow,
He was
congrats.
putting in work.
I was going to say, that is awesome. Was there like anyone even close to that, or was he like...
The next close one, I believe, was 88.
Okay, so he was, wow, he did
Let's
great.
see, which one was that?
So
It was
Jared?
Above.
Is that-
Was that Max Sminokova?
Yeah.
Classic red is my. See,
Everybody
wants
loves red. The red
and
just...
that had 88 likes, but the winner is J. Corey Lull.
Jay Corey, and you said his name was Jay?
Yes.
Okay.
His name is Jackson.
Jackson. Okay, so congratulations, Jackson. You won a red bear fact, it sounds like, because you picked the color red. you just need to either reach out on Instagram and let us know your shipping address so that we can mail you out that red bear fat completely on us. It was the giveaway for hitting 10,000 subscribers, so thank you so much, guys. That is awesome. I'm super excited.
Thank you so very much.
Everybody
that joined in, shared the video, told your friends to go like your comment, and as soon as we hit another milestone, we'll be doing it again. And
we're 150 or less at this point away from our Facebook giveaway, so make sure that you guys jump over there and subscribe and share on that platform, because we're trying to just reach out to all the areas. I mean, we got
125 away now.
125. Look at that. We're doing great. We could have that by, the end this weekend, even by the end of today if it really goes crazy. We've gotten.
Like us on Facebook.
Yep. Like the Facebook page. Make sure I believe is there a post yet that they need to comment on for the giveaway?
There is a post.
And
it's pinned at the top.
Okay, so there you go.
You need to like, comment, and share.
There you go. So like, comment, and share the pinned post on the top of the Facebook page. So entered into that giveaway, because if you missed the Instagram one, you got another chance there. And then we also have the Trivia Tuesday question that if you're signed up for our newsletter, you can always be a part of for the giveaway on the live stream. And then we have all the giveaways. We're trying to spread as much love and medical gear into the world as possible so that you guys have life-saving equipment for when accidents happen. I mean, we actually our CEO rolled up on a 3-car pileup the other day on his way into town. And car accidents are really, I think, the most popular, I would say. I don't know what word I'm looking for. They happen most frequently. Like, it is the most dangerous thing that we do in our day-to-day life is drive a vehicle. And it's crazy how often those accidents happen and how often they're life-threatening in those situations, which is why tourniquets are something you should have on you. I have them in my car on my visor. They're strapped there, and they are bright orange so that everybody can see. Do we have any other questions, comments in the?
Looking for questions in the chat. Make sure
we're not missing anybody. I know we have all of our people checking all the comments, keeping an eye on them. We appreciate all you guys coming to hang out with us every Wednesday at 1 o'clock here, Refuge. What you got? You got some?
Brandon says, shout out to he. He appreciated the personalized video text saying that his product was headed to shipping.
Yep.
Nice.
So if you have your phone number attached to your account or put it on your order, we always send a personalized video of your order and that it's headed to shipping to give you guys kind of an update and just to let you guys know that you're awesome and you rock and that we appreciate all the support, because there is now 24 families at this point that are living and surviving and able to do what we do because of you guys. We couldn't do it without you, and we really appreciate it. What you got?
Disaster Coffee said,
Hey.
Tell me about that big yellow case.
Oh. Disaster Coffee is one of our friends, too. We had the Bear Blend there for a little bit with them. So the yellow case is our Ox kit. It comes in a basic and advanced. This is an OSHA-compliant kit. It actually meets and exceeds all Class A and Class B OSHA requirements that they have out there. So it's got the pretty first aid sticker on the front, bright yellow. This kit is made in America, is actually made down in Texas. We wanted to bring you guys an American-made, durable, heavy-duty case. When you open it up, it's got the contents list. It also has the replacement components. You can always reach out to us. Everything is nicely organized. This is the basic, and then there's also the advanced, which covers more of trauma-related injuries. But both of them, the basic and advanced, cover all Class A and Class B requirements. And we even up the bar, because that's just what we do as Refuge Medical. So these kits are awesome. They even have a hook that you can get as an add-on to put in your workplace so that you can have it out in the open and ready for whatever happens. We just had it was an aid rendered because it was just glass that broke in his hand, but it happened at a workplace and they were able to kind of patch him up and do all those things so that they didn't have to make a trip to the hospital. So that was super awesome. Yes, we got.
I have a question. This might be a Christina question.
Ooh.
Suggestion for a tourniquet tourniquet on a deep finger laceration. Still use a regular, I keep losing the question. Still use a regular TQ on arm or something more localized?
I don't know if they make, I mean, I've seen like those ones that kind of look like finger condoms that are like, like
but it's not
rubberized.
Deep enough.
Yeah, but there's no like, they're just like a rubber band. I would say just a tourniquet is, I mean.
Well, if it's on the finger, I mean, deep laceration.
How deep?
No,
like.
There's no arteries in your finger.
Yeah.
So that's good. At that point, you're just going to have to hold pressure.
Yeah, hold pressure. If
Just
like
hold
you
pressure.
cut off a whole chunk of your finger, is that where you would go and then apply a tourniquet?
Actually, no.
No?
So one of my husband's firefighters had actually cut off the tip of his finger at home.
Yeah.
And it really didn't bleed as much as you think it would. And so you just hold pressure.
Good to know. So yeah, so pressure is definitely a huge factor when it comes to hands and bleeding and those types of things. But that's a great question. Thanks for asking it, because I learn stuff all the time new, especially from Christina. She's awesome since we brought her on board.
We have such great viewers. We have people answering pressure in the comments.
We have so many.
So, guys, I'm sorry if I'm not saying it right. Schooner Desire. I love my Bearfac. Wear it on my belt EDC at the 8 o'clock. Freedom Seed Dispenser EDC at the 5 o'clock. Reload an extra tourniquet in cargo pockets.
Wow. You sound like you have a Dudley
Sounds
EDC.
like a Dudley. He said suspenders are required.
Yep.
It was bothersome at first. Easy now. And then Arador said, not a question, but comment. I was in the Pacola class, and kudos to the team that put together the testimonial video that should get a shout out on the live.
Thank
you.
Yep.
That was me.
I was going to say, that was Lauren and Callie and all the wonderful work.
Gave me some awesome footage from that too.
Yeah, we have so many people that help in all little parts of our media department now that it really takes an entire team to do every little bit. So we got another question. We're getting Christina ready.
The Prairie Homemaker asks, can we get a demo of the soft tea application, please? Just clip it on your shirt.
Yep.
Yep.
We're going to have
benefits to the soft tea, guys.
Yeah,
I personally like to carry it in my purse because of the lack of Velcro.
Yeah, it's actually smaller in its dimensions. I'm thinking it lays flatter, and it also is 6 inches longer than the Cat Gen 7 tourniquet. I know those handles; they're durable.
So tough.
You got it? You need some water?
I'm so sorry. I'm choking on my own. I'm good.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, so you're coming in. You're going to do the soft tea.
Yep.
Demonstration. You want my arm?
Yeah.
Okay. You want me to take my sweater off? No.
It really doesn't matter.
Okay. I was going to say, it's a pretty thin sweater.
As long as you do it right, you can put it over a sweater. And it is a thin sweater.
Yeah.
So, yep, it is a lot longer than an actual cat tourniquet. And so you're just going to slip it over the arm.
I was going to say, show them the buckle, too. That makes a huge difference.
It's got a huge buckle. So you have to make sure that it comes down and make sure that it is staged properly.
Yep.
It's all really tight. Like, I mean, it's metal.
Yeah, and this buckle is great if the limb is impinged anywhere because you can unbuckle it and put it around.
Yep. So you're just going to go high and tight, obviously. And I'm doing it, so I'm going to put the windlass over here. If she was doing it herself, she'd put the windlass more over here to the middle.
Yeah, you don't want to be like reaching for it. You want to have it.
Right. So you're going to pull it tight. And I'm not going to pull it like super tight because she is pregnant. And then you're going to come over and bring this over underneath because you want to hold that in place.
And then you twist.
Yep. Well, actually, I did that backwards. My bad. You're going to twist first. And I'm just going to do one. That's not too tight, is it?
Yeah, you're fine.
And you're going to flip that windlass over.
And then there's a little triangle, goes up, holds it in place.
And then you can bring this down, and it'll hold that in place.
Yep. There you go. Easy as that. It is a little bit more work than a Cat Gen 7, especially on self-application, so you really need to train with it. But we always recommend whatever tourniquet is that you train with it multiple times because you really want to have that knowledge and you want it to be like muscle memory at that point. You don't want to be fumbling around with it because what is it, like
I do struggle with this one.
90 seconds that is as fast as you can.
I do struggle with this one on my own. I mean,
this is definitely better for applying to somebody else, especially with the buckle system because it has the ratcheting technique and works great for impinged limbs, which is why it's great to keep in vehicles.
Yeah.
Christina, another question. How would you stage a soft tee?
Well, dang it, thanks a lot. No, so Lauren's got hers already staged, but I'm just going to pull it down because, so anybody that's seen Dudley, he used to fight. He's got probably 4 times bigger legs than mine, okay? So I want to use a soft tee for the bigger people, okay? I like to have mine pretty big, and then I'm just going to fold it, and it's basically staged. And this is how Lauren has hers staged.
And she's got
just folded in half.
You have a turd on there. I've seen people use like a rubber band.
Anything. So anything just to kind of keep it closed and keep it all together, and then you'll keep your windlass.
Yep.
You'll keep your windlass
like
this.
Kind of keep it all set and ready to go. And it actually lays like, I know TacMed did that video where it does the flat fold. And it lays super flat. And I think it might just be that this buckle system moves up a little bit because I've seen it flatter than this before. And I think that video is on most of our platforms as well. And it's really cool to see like how flat that these suckers, I mean, look at that. Like that's pretty flat to go in any type of.
And what's cool is like you don't have to pull this all the way out right here. There's a little buckle right here. Well, it's not even a buckle really. It's just kind of loop.
Yeah.
And you can unloop that, and then it just loops right back.
Yep, and that's
really
what's great about if there is a limb impinge. You can just kind of put it around. You don't have to worry about undoing it all and redoing it. So definitely time matters when it comes to massive bleeding. What you got?
This is somewhat of an interesting question. When getting training, how do you properly vet the trainer? My mag recently did some training with an individual, and some of the info was questionable, even to my limited medical knowledge.
There's so much training out there. And there's so many, I feel like there's so many different standards, even though there is like a baseline of standard. But
there is.
I mean, even states have different standards and requirements and those types of things.
Like I have my Arkansas EMT license and I have my Oklahoma EMT license, and they're different. Each one requires different training than the other. Like going through paramedic school, they were like, you need to watch these videos. Well, how do I know they're credible? And so then they would send us to the credible ones, but it's really hard.
I was gonna say that's a really hard question because it kind of depends on your requirements
and
what your standard is and what your state kind of standard is.
I mean, I could give you some to talk to, but at the same time, I don't want to just send you to this one versus that one because you need to know your state standard, really.
Yeah, because we even were talking about how the Good Samaritan law can vary by state, which is crazy.
California doesn't even recognize Good Samaritan.
Oh my God. Shocker. I'm not even surprised. No, that's why we don't live there.
I went there for 12 days and I was so miserable. I cried every day. I was like, I'm ready to come home.
Yeah, that's why we call it California, whatever they called it, instead of Calif. I remember what Bob said one time.
I don't know.
California? Yeah, something like that. I remember Bob said it one time and I was like, that's actually pretty funny. He always has those good one-liners, so. Thanks for showing us that. Good tourniquet application, especially with the soft T versus the Cat Gen 7. I think we might even have a video out there somewhere inland. I know we filmed it. I don't remember what platform it's on, but it's on the Cat Gen 7 versus the soft T. So, we got any other questions? We can do our other. Let's do the trivia newsletter giveaway. So if you guys hold it, wait, don't say before. We make sure everybody is looking at the platforms to see who has the first answer after I ask for it.
So don't type it in yet.
Just wait, because I got to make sure all of our moderators are up and looking for the first comment. But we can get to the.
They're already answering.
I know they're all.
It doesn't count because you were answering it.
I know. Just wait 1 second. We got to make sure all the platforms. YouTube always has the first answer most of the time, so we want to make sure we get. We're looking on all the platforms, and the trivia question from the newsletter. I don't know, Dudley, are you? We have technical difficulties.
Everything went down for a moment.
No.
It said that our live stream, our internet was lagging.
Okay.
We've been good over here.
Yeah, I know, but even on OBS, it said that Facebook was lagging.
Huh.
Instagram shut down.
Everybody, we've got like so many answers already. She hasn't even asked the question.
I know. I just want to make sure we give all the platforms the ability to actually have the chance to answer the question. And I know we're having some technical difficulties on some of our platforms, so we'll just give it a minute. We'll hang out. If you got any other questions to fill in the meantime, let me know. We're covering circulation in the Marchi algorithm this week, so make sure if you missed any of that content, you go check it out. YouTube is always going to have the full extent of our content, and then all of our platforms also have all of their fun content as well. But we're really working on that YouTube content as well as getting you guys some long-form teaching content that is, you guys can take as instruction to be able to learn some cool first aid stuff now that we got Christina and Todd on our staff.
Todd's out of town.
I know. Todd is actually with Refuge Training, and I believe they're in Pennsylvania still doing a training class, so that's super awesome.
I miss him so bad. I'm going to cry in the corner.
And then they are headed from Pennsylvania. They're headed to Camden, Tennessee, for training class as well as the SOE festival. So if you guys are planning to go to that, you'll get to see some of our team there. They're also going to be going to Alabama, I believe, after that. And as far as I know, there was still some spots for the Alabama class. So make sure that you guys, if you're in any sort of that general within a day or two drive, we have as many opportunities as we can so far for this year. Our schedule is filling up, especially with private classes. So get to a class that is public on our website if you are looking for training. We still working on it?
We're back up on
okay.
all platforms.
We're all platforms can see us. Can you guys hear us? Are we good? Making sure we're not lagging too much. With all the different platforms and all the fun things we got going on, sometimes we just have technical difficulties. So if we're all up and going and all of our moderators are watching for comments, you guys can now give the answer to the trivia question that was in the newsletter yesterday. And the winner is going to get a soft tea tourniquet, because we just talked about this guy, so that's funny because I had already pulled this earlier. And this one actually is red. We just started carrying these guys in red and coyote.
But it's somebody who I think has already won.
All right, well, and Cruiser West also answered it over here.
At the same time as me?
I was going to say, was it the same time?
I had Hideous Sun Demon first.
Yep, and I believe they've won before, so since it was about a tie, we can give it to what'd you say, Cruz?
Cruiser West. A normal blood pressure is considered to be above 90/60 and below 120/80.
Yep, as I say, below 120/80, I think is what we were looking for out there. So we're good with that. We good, Christina? Yeah. You okay?
Yes,
you were giving me that face.
Our expert was like,
wait.
No, that's right.
Yep, you got it at the end there. You saved yourself. So what was it?
That was Cruiser West.
Cruiser West. Make sure that you email us your shipping address so that we can ship out your red soft tea tourniquet. Email admin@refugemedical.com, or you can go to our contact us page on the website and submit it there. That way we can ship this out to you, and we will get it in the mail today. Congratulations on winning, and good job being a part of the newsletter and the trivia question. And make sure you guys, if you're not a part of the newsletter, you go to the website and sign up so that you can be a part of the giveaway next week and know the launch that's going to happen on Sunday, because I'm super excited about it. I know our team is super excited about it.
Yes, we are.
It's going to be... I know our team has been waiting for this one. They've been just oozing and just excited, I was going to say, about all of the things that are coming, especially this one. So make sure you guys are a part of it.
What it'll be is a weight off of our shoulders.
Oh.
A heavy weight.
A heavy weight. That was definitely a good clue there. So make sure that you guys are a part of it, and make sure you keep an eye out in your inbox on Sunday, because I don't know how many we're going to have right away in stock. It will be a pre-order, but we are going to be getting you guys a new stuff in new color. So that's what I'm super excited. I'm excited about the new color part.
We have a new, like a first time catching the live.
Wow.
Thank you for being here preparing Prepper FLRNY.
Thanks for coming and checking us out. It's your first time jumping in the live stream with us. We have 2 more giveaways left, so make sure that you guys stick with it. Or we have 1 more giveaway, and then we also have the spinning wheel. I saw you bringing it over.
Well, I dropped it a while ago. I kind of dropped the base off of it.
Oh, no.
No. Oh.
I know.
We need to get our mechanic, our maintenance, our facilities guy on this.
You gotta get it right in the middle.
He's looking a little.
This is awesome. You guys and Bear are doing great things.
We appreciate that. You guys are awesome. We couldn't do this without you guys. I mean, we really couldn't. So we have one more giveaway. Make sure you stay tuned. And then we also have the spinning wheel that we have been doing for March E Madness month. It is the March algorithm. This week we are covering the letter C for circulation. And next week is H for head injury.
Yep.
And hypothermia, right?
Yes, and we actually have some really, really cool videos coming out, teaching videos.
Yeah.
A lot of thought went into them and information that I did not. I mean, there's good stuff.
Yeah, and there's a teaching video coming out tomorrow in the newsletter for circulation. So that's an awesome one.
That blew your mind when
I learned new things today.
Christina teaches us things, I feel like, every day when she's here. And then when she's not here, we're like, where's Christina? Like,
sometimes I'll be like, Christina, can you explain what?
No,
and she'll be like, okay.
Yeah.
So
sometimes we're like, okay, can you say that in our terms and not paramedic EMT terms? Like, we need that in our language.
Hey, I get it. Yeah. I had to have it in that language when I was learning.
Yeah, I'm sure. So we got any other questions?
Yes,
Dudley, did you have one?
I had a question
from
John Galt. What 5 first aid exercises would you recommend practicing in a group setting? First aid things to practice with kids.
5 first aid? Huh. I feel like we need to make a video on that. I don't know if we just want to throw 5 things out there. I think that's a great. I was going to say tourniquet's going to be number 1.
Even for kids. Wound
Yeah.
packing, probably.
Yeah. I was going to say.
I even got a message from my daughter today. She had to help one of her classmates who stabbed her hand. They were cutting stuff in class.
Oh.
And she accidentally stabbed her hand, and she had to help her. And she walked her up to the office.
Yeah, and
so
she just apply pressure and things like that?
I think even simple things like that.
Yeah, I was going to say tourniquet application number 1 and then wound packing, because they've done studies that you don't even need the hemostatic gauze, things like Quick Clot and Z-Fold, if you properly packed the wound with regular gauze.
Yep.
It's just the Quick Clot and the hemostatic agent is kind of to cover the human error if it's not packed correctly.
Correct.
So if you have compressed gauze or some type of gauze, you can pack the wound correctly. You don't need the hemostatic agent. And the hemostatic agent is just kind of a fallback and kind of a good backup for if you don't get into all the little crevices. Because even with when I learned wound packing, like you are wound packing, like you feel like you're packing for days to get it down in there.
It's not just straight down.
You have to fill all the
like
crevices.
Yeah.
Yeah, all those crevices need to get filled because you want that blood to clot up in those things. So. That's a good question. I don't know what the other 3 would be. I was going to say, I feel like that needs to be a topic for a video and that you can actually put time and thought and effort into, because we don't want to just throw things at you guys. So thank you so much for the question, and we will make sure that we get it on our media team list so that they can get us a video. What you got, Dudley?
It's pretty much the same series of questioning. Inner Peace said, I have a question. What medical tips for kids classes can I show my 8-year-old?
So we did a mini micro responder 1 and 2, and I believe there's a video somewhere.
Yes, indeed. Is it on our YouTube channel? If not, it's on Twitch's YouTube channel.
But he did a micro responder class just with some of our kiddos.
Autumn's channel.
Oh yes.
Autumn, I think
as well.
Autumn's Armory, because she was a part of the class. She has it on her channel, so make sure you check it out on YouTube. And they did a micro responder class, which was really cool to see. And I know, Lauren, your daughter was a part of it.
She knows how to apply a tourniquet and everything.
I was going to say, what did they go over? They did applying a tourniquet. They did, I think they did wound packing.
I think they.
Yes, they did do wound packing.
Yeah.
Wound
I'm
like, Heath was there too. I wasn't
JT, come here. I know you were a part of it as well.
I don't think he. Well, yes,
Yeah,
he was there. For
I was
the
going to
first
say,
one.
he was there.
And he was there for the second one.
I think, yeah.
Hurry up, scurry and skedaddle, sir.
I think that's
Could you walk any
Wow.
slower, JT? Oh my gosh.
They want to know what, we were talking about micro responder. What did they go over teaching the kiddos? I know both of your daughters were a part of it.
Oh, am I supposed to like?
You could just hold, yeah. You got to get fancy. We're moving up in the world.
Like play with the cat or something.
So micro responder.
We went over tourniquets. We went over ETDs, wound packing.
wound packing. Is this close enough? So.
Is that it, Mike? Tourniquet.
Moving casualties.
Yep, moving them off the X.
Yep.
And that was all things that, I mean, what age range was it? You had 2 of your daughters, so it was a pretty,
Who's the
8.
youngest
It
one?
was 10. I'm not sure.
10 was the oldest, and then the youngest was like 6 or 7.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and they all did. They impressed all of us, I know, when they did it.
They actually did a lot better than a lot of adults.
So Autumn's Armory's channel, I know, has some of the footage from there. You guys can go check it out. And I know your daughters were a part of it, and there was really good techniques that they could teach to the children. I was gonna say, it's weird calling them children because I feel like they're older, but they're still children. So.
We did a second one, and we actually had scenarios in it, like they responded. We were in a vehicle and everything.
That's cool.
I remember they learned about dialing 911, and I know that because Hallie pushed call
Oh.
while they were doing the
Yeah.
And then we hung up, and we're like, we're gonna get a call back. I don't think we did actually.
No.
As a dispatcher, when I dispatched, if we got a hang up, that was our first thing.
They had to call back. What you got, Dudley?
Well, when you were part of the Refuge training team traveling around the country and teaching these skills to adults, what do you feel as though that the children did better or worse than the adults?
They learned better, and one, they're still able to absorb better, but mainly the main reason why is they didn't have an ego involved in it. In class, typically the women will do awesome because they're not a man who has an ego involved.
And not going into it thinking they know everything already.
Yep. Women are more receptive, and then children are even more.
Yeah.
They want to learn. They had fun. I mean, they loved it.
I was gonna say they had a ton of fun. I remember watching that video, and I'm like, this actually looks fun.
Yep.
Like I know my kiddos wanted to do it, but they were out of town at that time.
One of my daughters literally asked 2 days ago, Can we watch the mini responder tomorrow?
And they were like, can we do it?
When the 3 is coming.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't think there's
Yeah. Well, with our Twitch not being here either, like he did the micro responder 1 and 2. So.
I like the water a little bit too much.
Yeah. Thanks for sharing. I know your
problem.
daughters were a part of it, so we could share part of that.
It was a blast.
I know you're busy working over there. You're building BPKs, aren't you?
Yep.
Yeah,
sure
bleeding prevention kits are going out every day now, and they're just working away, building them, and I actually got them pre-cut vacuum seal bags, which they were very thankful for. It saved them quite a bit of time. So.
NWA Prepper.
Hey, we just saw you. I was gonna say.
He said I can see Refuge cartoons coming out soon.
Oh gosh.
Definitely.
I was gonna say NWA Prepper was here earlier and was checking out a few kits, and he also helped, I know, develop a few kits that Fo was working on. So that was super cool.
We have a guy that draws some amazing comics.
Oh yeah.
Of people.
That was his drawing. I can't even. My daughter makes fun of me because I can't even draw a stick figure. But even just little things like seeing that guy with his cartoons and everything, it was amazing the creative ability that's out there in the world because I have none of it. I can do admin stuff, I can do computer stuff, I can coordinate the chaos, but drawing is not my.
Coordinate the chaos.
We're going to have DeBarham Publishing research that and get us a Refuge Medical comic book.
Yeah, that'll be exciting. One day, all the things.
Brett, I saw that somebody, aka Fo, said, "What are we doing? What are we doing? Hey,
What are we doing?
Spin that wheel!
Oh my goodness. Okay, ready? I feel like I gotta hold the bottom of it. What do we got? Free shipping! What? Oh my goodness. So if you use the code MARCHE with any order between now and, what is today, Wednesday? So now and Friday night, you get free shipping on anything. So any order with using that code will get automatic free shipping. And shipping is one of those things that I have shopped other places before, and I get to the checkout screen and I'm like, oh, that's a lot of shipping. Never mind. So I love free shipping.
Always
It's one of,
appreciate
and
free
whenever
shipping.
people are like, if you just put an extra $20 and you get free shipping, I'm like, oh yeah, I'll
Yep,
totally
me
do
too.
it because I'd rather get product
all
for it.
women do that.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Like, if I just get one more thing, then I can get free shipping.
Uh-huh,
So
there's-
let me spend
I
30 more
might
minutes.
not need this. thing.
But I'd
Let me
rather
put
get
it in-
product than I feel like spend the
Yeah.
money for shipping. But
Exactly.
shipping, I mean, I know it because I see our cost for shipping on sending
boy.
things out. It
DR
is.
loves when we do free shipping, doesn't
Yeah,
he?
DR's favorite thing is free shipping because I always walk in and I'm like, hey buddy, guess what we're doing? He's like, Yeah, I know. So, but it's something that we want to give you guys. This spinning wheel has been super fun. I know last week we did the free sticker, and then I think the week before was patches. Is that what it was? It's a patch. So we've kind of done almost one of everything. We just have the 12% off left, and we have 2 more weeks of March.
Yep.
Yeah, 2 more live streams in March. So that is awesome. Make sure you guys use the code MARCHE on your order between now and Friday.
Actually, we have
sundown.
3 because we are running it through the first part of April.
Does that include a Wednesday? Does that include a live stream?
That's a good question.
I don't know
Look
where
at the
the end of
calendar.
this month falls.
I'm looking at the calendar
We're looking.
now.
We'll get
So
the.
NWA Prepper says, with all your favorite superheroes, there are a ton of them there at Refuge. Blessings to visit.
Oh my goodness.
Aw.
I remember when we had Medic Man when he was. We had some content with Medic Man as
I
our
just saw
superhero.
one today.
Oh my
They're
goodness.
It
making
does
it
go
for-
through.
It does go
I do
through.
believe So I think
Cool.
we have 3 more chances.
So we got 3 more weeks of the spinning wheel, and maybe we'll bring it back one day. But I was excited for March Madness. This was something that we were super excited about to not only cover the March E algorithm for you guys, but also do some fun giveaways. So, got any other questions? I don't know what time it is.
Oh, we went past.
I was gonna say we're a little bit over, but we still got that other trivia question too.
Yep.
The other giveaway. So if I'll make sure we have no other questions in the comments.
NWA Prepper says we need a Medic Man sticker.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
Medic
my
Man
gosh.
isn't unfortunately a thing anymore because
No.
Medic Man left.
That was short-lived.
It was
We need to come up
short-lived.
with a new version, like something just slightly different.
Maybe not as ridiculous. We were pretty ridiculous with that, but it was so funny and it was so entertaining, and we had a lot of fun with that. So if we don't have any other questions, I'll give us another minute to have any last minute questions, throw them in the chat boxes, and then if not, we'll do our last giveaway, and then we will sign off and see you guys next week. We're good?
No
Okay.
questions from Instagram
So-
or Facebook.
No questions from TikTok, YouTube, we're good? Okay, so we'll do our last trivia question, and the winner for this one is going to get one of the new items that we're carrying in the Refuge store. It is the Slishman Pressure Wrap. It'll come with the pouch as well as the orange pressure wrap. So this is not a tourniquet, but it is a pretty cool thing, and as soon as we saw it and got our hands on it, we were excited. And I will just open it up. You can see it on our website. There's also a ton of videos if you go to their website, which is Slishman. But I love these Velcro because I love the retention it holds. This is kind of like an upgraded Ace bandage in my thought.
Yeah.
But it is a pressure wrap because,
I was able to cut off.
yeah, you can cut off circulation, but because it hasn't been tested and evaluated as a tourniquet, they don't want to, ride that line. So it has this big loop field that you can, and it pulls super easy, and then it has Velcro, so when you're wrapping, it actually holds that retention every so often with the Velcro, which I thought was super cool, because you can kind of let it go a little bit or take, let the retention go.
The mic is on.
I've also
I know.
I've also thought that it would be a great idea for cold packs, because I know some places when you're trying to hold a cold pack in just the right spot, that this would be awesome on. I also saw that people could use it as like splinting. It's just a really,
It'd be really nice on
really
that
cool
ambulance,
thing.
I gotta say.
And it loops, and the hook and loop, or the field goes, and it's just every periodically, and then it also has the time tab for when you apply it. So it is definitely a really cool item. This will be the giveaway for the last trivia question. So let's see what we got. What substance gives red blood cells their color? That'll be the question. You guys can throw the answer in your chat box. We'll see who has the answer first. And if you already won, maybe give somebody else another chance, just so we got all of our friends here, and everybody can get a little bit of good giveaways and free medical gear, because that's where we're all about, is getting you guys the best things that we can. So,
Looking for the answer.
what substance gives red blood cells
Got
their
it.
color? We got it?
Andrew Stanek said hemoglobin.
Andrew Stanek.
Hemoglobin.
Congrats, Andrew Stanek. We love you. And I'm pretty sure, I think this is maybe the 3rd giveaway Andrew has been a part of. He's awesome. We love him.
Well, NWA Prepper said he knows, but he didn't throw the answer
I was going to
out.
say, because he was just here, and he actually,
Andrew won though 3
he-
times.
I know he won, was it not the Facebook one? I wasn't saying he wasn't going to win.
Garen won.
Garen won, yeah. But
Advocate First Health, you were almost there.
Almost. So, Andrew Stanek, I know I was going to ask for your address, but I know I have your address because I know you ordered from us. So, we will get out the Slishman pressure wrap and the pouch to you so that you have that. It is an awesome component that we just started carrying on our website, and we carry it in orange and black, and you can get it with or without the pouch.
And if you get it today,
And
you get free shipping.
If you use the code, you need to make sure that it's not going to automatically be on your order. Make sure you use the code MARCHE, and it actually
All
won't.
caps?
It doesn't matter either way, but I need to get to my computer and adjust so that it works for that. So if you're ordering right now, wait a minute.
Hold on, 5 minutes.
Wait till I get off the live stream and go to my computer and fix it, and then it'll be up and going. So make sure you guys use the code MARCHE on any order between now and when our store closes Friday evening for free shipping off your entire order.
Multiple codes?
No.
So you can't. You do
Medic
free
Mouse?
shipping and.
Medic Mouse said he has 2 of them in his cart already.
Oh.
Already? That's
Wow.
awesome. As soon as we found this, I know quite a few of our employees were like, oh yeah, I want one.
Yeah.
And I definitely think I want to put one in my child's backpack because it's so easy to use, and I don't feel like it can be used. Now, I guess everything can be used in the wrong way, but I don't feel like my daughter would be using it in the wrong way. So, and then she'll just get in trouble if she does. So, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We appreciate all of you. Make sure that you guys tune in next week. It probably will be me again unless Bob comes back, and hopefully he has a number 2 baby here by then for sure. So, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We will see you next week on Wednesday at 1 o'clock. Bye. All the places